While both Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio appear on Monday Night Raw, their relationship has evolved. Dirty Dom used to be quite close to the Eradicator when they were in an on-screen relationship. But when Liv Morgan showed there, Dominik turned on Mommy and sided with Morgan. The Judgment Day group also expelled Rhea Ripley after this. Despite the fact that Ripley and Dominik have now taken opposing sides, this essay will highlight possible indicators that Dirty Dom and Mommy may soon reunite in WWE. If Dirty Dom is finally sick of Liv Morgan, it may be a sign that Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley are planning to reunite soon. Whenever Dominik was in Rhea Ripley's company, Mommy would come to his rescue. Dominik used to defend the Women's World Champion, but now that he's on Liv Morgan's side, the tables have turned. Dom may get irritated with Liv and decide to reconcile with Rhea Ripley in the next weeks as a result of this ongoing role reversal. The fact that Liv is just using Dominik to extend her championship reign might be revealed if WWE airs parts in which she is overheard conversing with Raquel Rodriguez. The fact that Rhea Ripley's conflict with Liv Morgan is far from ended is another major clue that Dominik and Rhea might reunite soon. This persistent animosity raises the possibility that WWE is planning a reunion between the two, as it implies that several confrontations between the former on-screen lovers are still in the works. After Bad Blood, the Stamford promotion might have scheduled Rhea in a different route, which may have indicated that their rivalry was about to an end. The likelihood of a reunion, meanwhile, is high so long as their antagonism persists. Baby Dominik will come to his senses and return to Rhea Ripley's side in WWE after abandoning the Eradicator. Storylines, fantasy matches, reunions, returns, shocks, and the like are all part of the Triple H era's focus on audience demand. Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan make a fantastic tag team, but many WWE fans would still want to see him team up with Rhea Ripley again. Triple H may give it serious thought if fan clamor for a reunion is high enough. When the WWE Universe requests something, the Chief Content Officer usually finds a way to make it happen. One of the most interesting dynamics in WWE recently has been the relationship between Rhea Ripley and Dominik Mysterio. Their surprising alliance, which was created when Dominik betrayed his famous father Rey Mysterio and became a member of the Judgment Day, has garnered an enormous amount of admiration from fans. Fans consider the on-screen pairing of Rhea's strong, courageous character and Dominik's defiant metamorphosis to be one of the most entertaining in the business. Dominik and Rhea's relationship is too deep to be completely severed, even if there have been hints in previous plots that they may separate. If Dominik Mysterio and Rhea Ripley are planning to reunite soon, the WWE Universe should keep an eye out for these three clues. Since Rhea Ripley is still quite influential in Dominik's life, it's safe to assume that they will be reuniting soon. As Dominik grows as a character, Rhea's presence follows closely behind, even when they aren't seen together. Dominik has become a stubborn, disrespectful villain who is prepared to do everything to prove himself, thanks to Ripley, the show's powerhouse and mommy. Dominik was led astray from his father's principles by Rhea Ripley the minute he joined the Judgment Day. She provided a supportive environment for his violent side, embraced his shadowy side, and helped him in developing an identity outside from his Mysterio heritage. Fans hadn't seen Dominik with this much confidence while he was Rey's naive, impressionable son. But once Rhea mentored him, he underwent a complete character transformation. The impact of Rhea on Dominik's defiant character has persisted, despite the fact that their plots have sometimes crossed paths. Ripley's absolute control over the WWE, both in the backstage areas and as the Women's World Champion, guarantees that Dominik will never let go of the haughtiness and superiority complex that Mommy instilled in him. Their connection is so strong that it's difficult to fathom Dominik making any progress without Rhea at his side. Furthermore, Rhea is often seen defending Dominik when he's in a sticky position. The bond between Dominik and Rhea's protective instincts is evident in their many confrontations, whether it's against his father, Rey Mysterio, or other WWE superstars. The concept of Rhea's protection being a constant, even when she isn't there, suggests that WWE is still considering the possibility of them reconnecting. The reality that Dominik has struggled without Rhea's direct engagement is further evidence that they will eventually reconnect. He may still be one of WWE's most reviled heels, but without Rhea at his side, the character isn't quite himself. Dominik felt more grounded in his villain role because of Raw's unflinching courage and strong presence, which he used to great effect in their on-screen romance. While Rhea has been engrossed in her own plots and championship defenses in recent weeks, Dominik has sometimes felt less secure. While he is still technically a part of the Judgment Day, he has struggled to make a name for himself outside of solo fights and portions in which Rhea isn't present. Even though Dominik can get the audience going with his innate heel inclinations, he feels lonely without Rhea's backing. Nobody can help but wonder whether Dominik is genuinely prepared to be an independent man when Rhea isn't there to celebrate important occasions in his life, like when he wins the NXT North American Championship. An integral component of the Judgment Day faction's success has been Rhea's alliance with Dominik, and the fact that its members are interdependent has contributed to that success. They complement one another and are more powerful when they work together than when they work alone. It is possible that this is a part of the bigger storyline that will culminate in their reunion, considering WWE's penchant for highlighting characters' struggles. Dominik is still dealing with the aftermath of going it alone or confronting opponents without Rhea's support, so it's possible that WWE is setting up a scenario where the two are reunited, rekindling their energy. Reuniting popular duos is something WWE has done for a long time, particularly when fans feel strongly about the pairing. Due to the large fan base they've amassed as an alliance, Dominik, Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley definitely fit this description. Many viewers have been emotionally invested in the contrast between the brash and fragile Dominik and the gigantic Rhea, who plays the roles of both his guardian and enforcer. Sasha Banks and Bayley's combination is a prime example of a popular couple reuniting in WWE. Despite their many ups and downs, the two consistently return to each other, either as friends or enemies, throughout their careers. Randy Orton and Edge had a similar rocky relationship, but they've reconciled as friends and enemies on several occasions, using their past to create interesting narrative. Relationships that start off strong in WWE usually end up staying strong because the organization is great at reuniting characters when the moment is perfect. The excellent reception that Dominik and Rhea's alliance has received from fans makes it appear like WWE will soon bring them back together. Their connection goes beyond simple plot convenience or romantic overtones. It stems from the fact that they are a perfect match for one another, both in terms of character and performance. WWE is unlikely to let the Dominik and Rhea team go to waste now that they've hit it big.